Welcome to this Facebook Live. I'm Thomas Andre. I'm here to help you as network marketers and entrepreneurs to have more fun, recruit more people, and grow your business. And first of all, I want to congratulate you for being here. It's very important that you seek how to improve your skills, how to learn from other people's mistakes. So once again, congratulations for being here. Today I want to show you some of the pictures that I have here before we go into today's presentation. On the left side you see me present in one of our hotel meetings, connecting with people, plugging into the culture, meeting the leaders. And then second from the left, I'm on stage. Last time there was a company meeting, I was rank advancing and had the opportunity to come on stage. And if you haven't been on stage yet, I really recommend that you visualize because it's a beautiful experience. Then you see me with a red tie on stage here. I wear red tie because red is the color of sale. It's attention. It stands out. And if you are dressed in red, there is a higher probability that you will make a sale and attract attention. And all the way to the right, you see what I do when I want to really feel free. I snowboard down the hills in powdered snow, and that is what I'm going to do much more when I have finished building my business. So this is a journey, whether you are new or whether you are experienced. I'm sure you may want to learn how to overcome any objection so you can feel good, have more fun, and recruit more people to your network marketing business. So if you feel that is something that you would like to do, then you are on the right place. Okay, cool. So let's jump into today's presentation. I have created some slides for you here. So what I want to make sure is that I have your full attention, you have my full attention, and turn off Skype and Messenger and all these things that are making you very busy. Today we want to be focused. Okay, can you promise me that? Okay, cool. So, who am I and why should you listen to me? I'm a husband, father, and snowboarder, as you saw on the first page. Actually, 3 years ago, I had no clue how to do any business. I was an happy employee, and I'm still a happy employee, but on the side, I'm building my business because I want to achieve something more. But at 3 years ago, I knew nothing. And when you know nothing and you tell your friends that you are planning to start something new, they think they protect you, they think they are nice and try to keep you away from everything that is dangerous, because they never believed that I was ever going to start. And when I started, they believed that I would quit very quickly. But as you know, 3 years in, I have not quit yet, and I will not quit. I personally recruited 158 people. Actually, I recruited a person today, and I'm busy with family and full-time job, and I use 3 hours per day on commute. So if you think you don't have a busy life, just check my schedule. Recently I rank advanced 2 levels and I had a 58% increase in my commission just now compared to one of my previous best month. So business is going the right way. So 58% compared to my best month ever before just now. I really focus on personal development and plugging into events and going to events nationally and internationally. I take a lot of courses online, offline. I read a lot of books, and last 6 months, thousands of dollars have gone into my coaching and improving me as a person, because that's the best way to improve your business, improve yourself. Quite soon after I decided to start my own business, I started also to host my own meetings, my own presentations, and now we are actually known in the whole company here in Norway that we are doing weekly meetings and bringing a lot of new people in. So the new people can bring more new people, the experienced people can bring more new people, and so we have a very good schedule. So let's dive into today's issue, today's problem: objections. You can hate them, love them, but you will always have them. There will always be people that think they do your best by giving you some objections. They want to protect themselves, they want to protect you, they find any excuse, they have reasons, they don't have reason, doesn't matter. So in the chat now, in the comments, I want you to share one objection that you struggle with the most. Some people have a lot of objections, some people don't have, and we are going to look into that one. So drop a comment and tell me what your most common objection is. People can bring more. Okay, thank you very much for that one. I think we'll cover a few of them later. So what do we do when we have objections? How does it make you feel when you get an objection and you don't know what to say? Okay, how does it make you feel when you get the objection from a friend or a family member or someone that you really care about? What does it make you feel? Okay, let me know in the comments. How does it make you feel? Yes, exactly. Grace is saying network marketing doesn't work. So the problem is that people think it's network marketing that doesn't work, but the real problem is the network marketers. It's the people. It's the people that make network marketing what it is. It's not network marketing. Yes, very bad. I agree with you. You need to learn how to handle the objections. No way out. Actually, there's a positive thing with getting objections, because it means that your prospects is now considering taking the next step. If they were not considering taking the next step, they would not bother to have objections. They will actually use objections to find out if they can do it or not. So if they say, no, I don't have time, what they are really saying is that show them how they can do it with the time that they have available. Is it possible? I don't have the money. Okay, what does that mean? It means that, can you show me how I can do this with the money I have? So it's very important to know. So it will be a few questions coming, the objections. I don't think I can sell anything. I don't think I can handle the computers. I don't think I can find the time. Okay? You see the difference? And it's actually sometimes not so very important what you say when you get the objection, but the way you say it. Because if you say the right thing and you're whispering and you're looking up and looking down, looking away, well, your body language, your voice, your posture tells it all. It doesn't matter if you say the right thing. When you have a posture that tells something else. So make sure that you have posture, shoulders back, firm voice, be polite, nice, don't be too serious, and be yourself. People in network marketing, network marketers, forget to be themselves. They used to talk to people all the time, and as soon as they join a network marketing company, they forget how to talk to people. They forget how to invite people for a coffee. They forget to ask people how they are doing. They forget how they used to be. And my advice to you is that be yourself. Don't push so much into your head that you forget to be yourself. Oh, I'm getting my voice ready now for the getting into the meat. Let's dive into objection number 1. The market is saturated. Whew. I met at least 2 people now last 6 months, and they had all these things already, and there's no need for my business products. There's no need for this and no need for that. Well, that's an objection, because there is no such thing as saturation. People turn 18 tomorrow, people start work, they quit work, they start going to the gym, they quit going to the gym. New people start to look for opportunities. Some people quit one opportunity, some people join another one, some people retire and they look for things to do when they have retired. There's so many things that makes the market not saturated at all. Because millions of people are already in network marketing, and I'm sure you've seen it as well. When everyone thought that there was like no way that anyone could build a business from scratch, someone comes in, they join a company, they do blitz days, 90 days, game plans, they learn the skills, and they crush it. All the other people in your team and in your company, who is this guy and who is that gal? There is never such a thing that the market is saturated, but people want to know if it's actually the fact. Because my inner belief, what I believe in my heart, is that every day there are people all over the world that decide that they want to make a better life for them and their families. As long as someone shows them how they can do it and help them do it, hold arms and give them the right skills. I truly believe that from the bottom of my heart, every day. Number 2, I don't have the money. I don't know how much it will cost, but I don't have the money. I have no money. Okay? Well, compared to a traditional business, opening a shop, opening a hairdresser, opening a shoe business, having a lot of goods in the shop and buy things and then hope people will buy it, well, that is much more expensive. You have to have employees, you have to have location, you have to have insurances, a lot of things you need to have. So, well, you may not have the money, but if you are thinking about starting a traditional business, it's way more expensive. When people tell me that they don't have money to start a business, let's say it's $100, $200, they don't have the money. I tell them, wow, you really need this business more than I thought. If you don't have the $200, wow, you should join immediately because I'm going to show you how to make money. What if something happens with someone in your family and you get a hospital bill of $200? You don't have the money? If you have this little buffer, you need to get into this business immediately or find any other ways to make that money. You cannot have a life where you don't have 100, 200, 300 people, dollars, sorry. If you had $1 million on your bank account, okay, maybe this business is not for you. You know, you're doing good and you have money competence and you know what to do with the money. If not, you will not have the million in your account. But if you don't have $200, you need to get going immediately. So you can say a couple of things. One is that, well, this is not a money spending business. We are not taking the $200 so you can spend it. We are taking the $200 so you can make money in your business. Because you cannot tell other people, oh, you can join my company, it's only $200. Okay, so you're in already, you have put your 200 in. No, I haven't. I'm waiting for the first one. I couldn't find the money. So, but you should join the company. You have $200. Well, if you want people join your business, be the perfect customer yourself, spend the money, invest the money. Number two, it's not about spending money, it's actually about making money. Let's hold hands, put in the $200. I'll show you exactly what to do to get that $200 back. And if you are in a company that has this upfront investments or like a monthly recurring investment for products and stuff, you need to have a plan for everyone in your team how to recover that money. Because when you put $200 into your business, the first thing you want to find out is how can I get that money back? And if you're not able to tell your team how to get that money back so they get in a profit, well, you are not the kind of leader that will build a robust, successful team. Because when people spend money and they don't get money back, they will quit. Trust me, if they don't see that they can make money, if only they can see that they will be losing money, well, they will quit on you. Because the tools you create in your business will actually make your business pay for your lifestyle. So if you want to have a better lifestyle, let's look into the tools that we have in the company, and those tools are here to help you create a successful business. And once you have a successful business, that business will pay for your lifestyle. It's all about lifestyle, lifestyle, lifestyle for a lot of people. So make sure that they are in there for the right reasons. So I think you have a couple of things now. No worries, I don't have the money, no problem anymore. Oh yes, I would love to join, but you know, me and IT, it's a cat and mouse. I'm not techie. I don't know all these things. Well, I understand what you mean very much, because there's no problem. Network marketing is a people's business. We're not recruiting computers and mobile smartphones. We are recruiting people. We are meeting people. And if you are good at meeting people, no problem. Because either your company or yourself need to have in place training videos, back office support, how to navigate on the website, how to install the app, a Facebook support group, a community there. So there's always somewhere that people that are stuck can get help as soon as possible. And just like now we are doing a Facebook Live, we are doing a webinar. It's a best way to train your people and show them exactly what to do. And you can also point them to these training videos. So if you're not a techie person, no problem, it's taken care of already. Because what they want to know now is that, can I join your company despite not being an IT or techie person? Can I do that? But if they don't see them doing that, because you cannot explain to them that it's taken care of, you don't need to be an expert here on the technical side, they will not join. 100% sure they will not join if you're not able to tell them they don't need to be an IT expert, because that objection is a question, and if they're not happy with the answer you give them to that question, they will not join. What you can say is, oh, awesome, none of our top earners are tech experts. And then you stay quiet. And they will say, okay, wow, ooh, so I can succeed in the company without being a tech expert. Yes, you can. Because if you are positive, if you're optimistic, you're trustworthy, you are good at communicating and caring about other people, those things are much more important for your success than being a techie person. Okay? Focus on the things that are important. Network marketing is a people's business. Objection number 4. How much did you earn in your first month? This one comes up when you're sitting with your new person, your new customer, or your new distributor, and you are showing them the compensation plan, you are showing them, like, you know, the company process, and they ask you, how much did you earn in your first month? What do you say? Let me tell you. This is a question that people who are used to being an employee is asking. Because they go to work, they stay there for 8 hours, they leave 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and that's how they are paid. So when they ask you, how much did you earn in your first month? What they are really saying is that, can you tell me how I can make money in my first month? And the reason why they ask that is because they have an amount in their head which they need to earn for it to be worth their time. Okay? Yes, they are testing to see if you're worth following or to do business with. Because if you cannot show them and you cannot give them trust that you make money, they might not see that you're worth following. So what you will tell them when they ask how much money do you earn in your first month, you will say, actually, I don't know. And they will say, what? You don't know how much money you made in your first month? No, because I'm still getting paid from what I did my first month. Last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, doesn't matter. And I will actually continue to get paid from the efforts I did my first month for many, many years ahead. Because in our industry, you do a job and you get paid in the many times over and over again for what you did. And you might say, oh, yes, I understand, but I didn't actually recruit anyone the first month and I didn't really sell any products the first month. Doesn't matter, because even if you didn't recruit anyone the first month, you did not sell any products the first month, you learned something and you used what you learned to grow your business later. Maybe month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, doesn't matter, because what you did in your first month was to get started, go to events, take training courses, and talk to people, and that is something that you will get paid for in the long run. Objection number 5. How much money do you earn? Whew, this one is tricky, isn't it? It's not easy to answer, so let's dive into it. How much money do you earn? Yeah, that's the question, but what do they really want to know? Never answer that question with an amount. Never. Because if you say $100, they will say it's too low. If you say $1,000, they will say it's too low. If you say $10,000, they will think it's too high and that it will not be possible for them. If you say you're making 100,000 a month now, they will say, oh my goodness, this is just crazy. I will never be able to do it. So never say any amount, and it's actually against a lot of companies' policies to disclose the individual's earnings. So you can tell them that it's not normal to ask how much people in the corporate businesses are earning, something that people tend to do in network marketing, but my advice for you is to don't tell them anything, because what you earn will not mean anything for what they will earn, and you don't know how these people will do. You don't know what they have, what's inside them. You only know what you have done, and the other person that is maybe new, you don't know what they are capable of doing. But again, you get paid, I get paid, still paid from what I did long time ago, so how much I will actually make, I don't know. If you have built a successful business now and you quit prospecting, you quit a lot of things, you will still make money in the long run. And in my business now, my monthly income is actually going up, up, up. So that means that there are more money being earned. Objection number 6. Oh, you have explained your company, you explained the products. I have tried something similar before and it didn't work. And now is the time to ask questions. You need to ask questions, because what does it mean that they've tried something similar before and it didn't work? What didn't work? What happened? How many hours did you work on your business? How many people did you bring on board? Did you go to one event? Did you go to no events? And just let them complain everything that they have about that business. It might be like a friend did something, their family said yes, but then they ended up saying no. what you need to be careful with is that if you hear that they are complaining about their upline, be careful. They will actually complain about you as well. Because if you have complained about your upline once, you will complain about your upline again, because they don't have the right mindset that they are responsible for their business, for their ups and downs. Ask them, have you ever eaten out on a bad restaurant before where the food was bad? Yeah. Okay. Did that stop you from eating out ever again? Of course not. And then they understand. I also use an example that, did you have a mobile phone when the iPhone was launched? Yes. Okay, so why do you have an iPhone today? Well, something better came up, and I had a phone that was similar with iPhone, but again, I bought a new one, da 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 da. Okay, so you're actually buying new stuff. But when it comes to business, if you tried something once before, you are now reluctant to do another business. So one experience with one company should not hinder that person to start again. Share the benefits joining your team. You don't know what they did before. Tell the new person that you are a community, you are coaching, you're doing seminars, and you go to events. So, how many percent of the objections you get in a day, in a week, in a month have we solved so far? Okay, how many? Yes, what if the person says, I'm not a salesperson? Cool, very good question. When I get people who are good salespeople, I need to tell them to stop being a salesperson. So being a salesperson is actually a bad thing. So when a person is telling you that I'm really not a salesperson, you must give the person a high five and say, thank you. Thank you for not being a salesperson. Because if you were a salesperson, I would really have to work hard on you. The person will not know what you mean. And you will say, because in our business, it's much more important that we teach people so they can make the decision themselves. We don't want to approach people being salesy. We want to approach people so we can educate them, we can teach them something new, and we can help them to get knowledge so they can make a decision. It's a very good thing that you are not a salesperson. This is a people's business. If you want to succeed in your business, you need to improve your personal skills, and sales skills are not part of those skills. So we teach, don't sell. We teach, we don't sell. Cool. That's what we do. We teach people, we act as consultants, so people get knowledge, they get educated, so they can make a business decision. Whether they say yes or no is not up to us. Whether they want to start their own business or not, we are here to help. So I think maybe 90% of the objections that you get on a regular basis is covered now. So now I want to give you the bonus. I want to give you the final 10%. Any objection that comes, oh, I have this and this and that, or I had a difficult childhood, or I had a good childhood, I had poor parents, I had rich parents. You say, ah, yes, I know how you feel. I felt the same thing in the beginning as well. And then you pause. And then you said, but then I found out that even if you had rich parents or poor parents, I managed to find motivation, I managed to find a vision that I could follow, and it made me focus on my own business. Or, I think I'm too old for this business. I know how you feel. I felt the same thing in the beginning as well. I might not be as old as you are, but another person in our team, she's even older than you, or I met a woman that's older than you in one of our company events, and she told me that it's not the age, it's what you think your age is. So if you feel younger, that age doesn't matter. So tell some stories about what they have come up with as an objection. Tell some stories. Yeah, I know how you feel. I felt the same thing in the beginning as well. Or the single mom with 3 kids in our team. She felt the same thing in the beginning as well. That time was so difficult to do business, but then she managed to get some of her neighbors to watch the kids twice a week so she could do her business. So she just had to do a bit of planning, and the neighbors were happy to help out, and they also became users of her products, and they helped her out. There's always something that you can tell to answer the objection. And finally, I remember when I was new and I never believed I could learn how to be a presenter. If you say that on a presentation, you have already asked or answered the objection. So when you say that in your presentation, you will not have people later saying, oh, I don't think I can present like you. Because you have already said that when I started out, I could not present. It was something I had to learn, and I just decided that I learned it. So when I started, I thought it was important to be first in the team. The product was new, the company was new, but it's not. It's what you do when you start that is important. So if they have an objection, oh, I'm late, or I should have joined last year when you asked me first time, now it's too late. No, it's not too late. The best day to start was yesterday, and the second best day is today, and the third best day is tomorrow. It doesn't matter, but what matters is what you do when you start. Because if people don't believe they can do the business through objections, they will never do it. You need to hold their hands, you need to help them, you need to show them, you need to tell stories about other people who had the same objections, and now they can be on stage. They started out as very, very introvert, and it's not a bad thing to be introvert. You just need to focus your energy where it's most important. You need to recharge, you need to. So there's always some objections, and if they don't believe they can do them or overcome them in the business, they will never do it. So, have you gotten any value so far? Have you gotten any value so far? When I first heard these ways of handling objections, oh my goodness. Yes, Grace is asking, can I have a written version of this? Yes, you can. I will be hosting another webinar soon as well, but I will, if you drop me a message, I will make sure that you get the PDF. I will also put out the recording on the webinars. Cool. Yes, that was everything for today. I hope you got value from this webinar, this Facebook Live, because objections are something you need to learn how to handle. Because in the beginning I asked you, how do you feel when you talk to people and you get any objections? Well, you feel bad, you feel that you have made the wrong choice, you feel that you have joined the wrong company, you feel that you should rather be home watching TV, you feel that you have made a bad decision, you feel you're chasing people. So the best way is to learn how to just send me a message here or anything. I will send you the PDF, no problem. So that was everything for today. Until next time, make sure you follow my blog and my Facebook page. Molvig.net is my blog, a lot of good training there, and also facebook.com/Molvig's fan page. I'm sharing you my journey there. So until next time, take care and never stop learning.